Deontay, we're here at the Barclays Center where some of your most impressive bouts have happened, knocking out Stavern, that going viral, showing some heart against Ortiz. What is it about this building that brings out the best in you?
I don't know. I think not only is the building, but the energy of the people. I'm an energy person, so I feed off the energy. That's why when I climb the stairs before I get into the canvas and go over the ropes, I raise my hands high in the air. And then once I feel the energy, I traps it in. It's just the energy of these people. Every time they see me, people want to see exciting fights. And that's what I do. I display my passion, I display my words, and I display my energy to them, and they know I come off authentic. I'm very real about myself, and people love that. They say, we have adopted you here. They say, you're no longer the Bronx Bomber, you're the Bronx Bomber. And I love that.
From Bronx to Brooklyn Bomber, and the energy is positive here, but not so much positive energy between you and Dominic Breazeale. Some family being brought up and the like. Is this the most personal fight you've ever had?
This is the most personal fight that I've ever had, Dominic Breazeale said some things that he shouldn't have said. This is what caused all of this. He brought the chaos to me. I didn't bring it to him. I'm the champion. I don't go looking for nothing. I don't go looking for trouble until it comes to me, and then I handle it accordingly. And this is where we at. But to have the great fights, to bring the passion, to bring, everything out of us, what we've trained for, the preparation, you need certain things like that. You need certain things that could boost you in the middle of the mornings and at the end of the nights, and you get up and do the things that you got to do for different fighters. Their words, your words are very powerful, and the things that he done said to me, I can't wait to put my hands on them.
Now, speaking of words, we know boxing is physical, but a lot of it's mental. I mean, going back to the great Muhammad Ali, he would try and get in his opponent's heads. You've said some things like how Breazeale should be afraid for his life when this fight comes up, and that you want a body on your resume. Are those just words to get into his head, or do you really mean that?
What's understood don't have to be explained. We got things going on viral. We got like over 8 million views on certain things that I've said. And I don't think I have to say no more about that situation. For like I said, what's understood doesn't have to be explained.
So you don't take any of that back?
What's understood doesn't have to be explained.
Understood over here. All right. Now moving to some people, that also would want to crack at you. I talked to Anthony Joshua, who said if you wanted to be the undisputed champion, that would have already happened. What's your response to that?
Yeah, of course it would have already happened 5 times ago. We've tried 5 times to make that fight happen. Have they got amnesia? Have they forgotten? Many a times we've tried to make that fight happen. Every time we've reached the goal, they've moved the goal post. Many a times. It was been times where I've set lower money, knowing that the magnitude of this fight was higher, knowing that I was thinking about my family, but they wanted to lowball us, thinking that we wouldn't accept it. And every time we've accepted, they moved the goalpost. He even came out with giving what he wanted, and we gave that to him. I think the people in England deserve it there, yeah. We built something here, yeah. We should stay here, yeah. Why we have to go to America all the time, yeah. But now you see him in America, and it's not fighting the champion. Everything they've said and done has been contradictory. Everything, they're very compulsive liars. And, I think I've proved that. I've proved many a time that I've tried to fight them, and they proved not one time that they've tried to fight me. So if he wanted to fight me, yeah, it would have been happening a long time ago. But now, he don't have nowhere to go. After this fight, where he goes? He already promised the people at Wembley that he would have a great fight in April. That didn't come through. He promised that, the September date, it's supposed to have been a September date for us to fight, but then they said there was no September date. Then they come around and fight a Pavakin. All of a sudden, the September date came up in the fight. I don't think I had to prove myself no more in this situation when it comes to me and Joshua fight. The world know, the boxing fans that's really in it, understand and know who really tried to make the fights happen and who didn't.
Now, obviously, your record says so. You talk about the views, they say so, but you're referencing, Joshua moving the goalpost. There are still people who would say that you lost the Fury fight. You are clearly a star. Do you think you're respected like you should be?
I mean, I don't look at it. I don't look and see who respect me, who don't, All I look at is when I'm getting ready to fight, I know they're going to tune in. Whether you like me or you don't, you're going to tune in to a great fight. I'm the most exciting heavyweight in the game, period. None of these other heavyweights doesn't bring the excitement, doesn't bring the power, doesn't bring the passion as a Deontay Wilder. And for that, whether you against me or whether you're with me, you're going to tune in and see me display my talent amongst the millions that's going to be watching, the thousands that's going to be in an arena, that's for sure.
To be honest, I'm a little intimidated right now. But, I saw during a warm-ups you listened to Bob Marley. That doesn't get you calm before a fight?
Bob Marley is something that I listen to in training camp. It allows me to be able to move my hips, move my body, and it moves my soul, And right now I'm not listening to none of that, so I'm going off of killer instincts right now, When you're getting in front of your opponent, just looking him in his eyes, you remember everything that he said. You're remembering that night, what stirred all this up. And at that point, you just want to put your hands on them, And there's no comments about that. But being a professional, you must be able to stay calm because you can't get paid outside of the ring. You only get paid in the ring after your action is done and everybody do what they got to do. We entertain the crowd. We're putting our life on the line for the entertainment of others. And when it's over, we go back to our family.